Hey guys, coming to you today with another Bible review. This time we're going to be looking at an English Standard Version Bible. This is a new one that the Crossway just put out. This is called the Archaeology Study Bible. I have a hard time saying that word, so just look over me. Anyways, I want us to take a look at this. This is a real good study Bible. I've been looking at it and kind of going through it and seeing what it was all about. And I want to take our time and go through this and show you what kind of things are in this and what you can expect when you look at this. It did come with like a half slip cover, as you can see here. And I'll take that off so that we can see the actual Bible itself. Now this one is of course a hardback, and it does have your archaeology study Bible printed on the front in a gold lettering, some nice symbols, some ghost imprinting. You can see it there in the light. You can't hardly see it there, but it does have English Standard Version and the ESV logo down here, as well as a like a star pattern. Excuse me. And then on the spine, I thought the spine on this one was very beautiful. Of course, you have your Crossway down here, different kind of patterns. And anyway, it says English Standard Version Archaeology Study Bible, ESV. You can see it there. Like I said, this is the hardback version. One thing that I don't like about this study Bible that they have, and I'm sure if you get one of the more expensive ones, they do have it, but it does not have a ribbon marker. And that's a rare find. I don't know that I've ever got a Bible for review that didn't have a ribbon marker. So that will be in my review, my written review on this, as something I think that they can improve on. Also, this one doesn't have thumb index. That's something that's kind of gotten out of the light. People don't really want or use thumb index. I myself love thumb indexed if it's the ones that are cut out and have the things in them. Let's see. This one is Smith-sewn. Most of your good Bibles are Smith-sewn today. The font inside is 9-point type. The study notes at the bottom and throughout it are 8-point type. Let's see. Before I get into it, when we get to talking about it, anything else that I want to say, let's just get right into it. This one does have, of course, when you open it up, your first few pages are blank. You get into your presentation page, and then you get into your regular print here. This one is the 2016 edition, as you can see right here, ESV Text Edition 2016. This is the update that they did in 2016. There's also a 2011 and another one before that, but anyway, this is the most up-to-date revision of the ESV. This one's printed in China. The paper on it's fairly thin. There's a lot of ghosting in this one. And I just want to take just a second and show you here. The study helps in this one, is you can't see it here, but I just want to read a few of the articles. There's about 7 or 8 articles, various references, various maps, and you'll see this as we go throughout it. And of course, you do have your introduction here of this study Bible. It tells you all about it. For time's sake, I cannot read that. This would be an hour-long review, and we don't want that. Of course, it does have some contributors and the preface to the English Standard Version. Now, you get into some of these articles, and I want to say that this one is full color. As you can see here, this article here is What is Archaeology, and it's by John D. Currid. And if I can get the pages, my old rough hands don't want to come apart. Some of the things in these first ones here, here's another article, but these reference guide to the text that are in here are really beneficial. There was one I seen that had the months of the English versus the Hebrew calendar. Here's a beautiful map, full colored map, and these are just in the very first pages of this. I can't get the pages to come apart. Here we go. Here's that English Hebrew map and I'll put it up close here where maybe you can kind of get an idea of it. It tells you the months compared to what our months is. First month, Abib, it was pre-exile, is March through April. Nisan, post-exile, and it goes on down through it. And I'm just trying to give you kind of an overview. It gives you an Old Testament timeline here, as you can see. So this one's packed full of all kinds of various tools that are in it. Okay, so here you get into the actual main Bible itself, and this is, of course, your book introduction to Genesis. Has your theme, contributions from archaeology, outline, and then you get into your main text. Your main text, of course, is double column formatted with your notes at the bottom, as well as your articles and various things. And you'll see this throughout. You have your study notes down here, your references at the bottom of that, double column, subtopical headings in the top of them, and then of course you have your little maps and things down here, and your verse by verse commentary at the bottom. And so as you go through this, you'll see that there's various archaeology notes in here. This one is newsy text. Just going to flip through it so you can kind of see. Here's another article. Try to hold it up where you can see it. Here's a map at the bottom, and it's just packed full of all kinds of different archaeological finds. And like I said, I have a hard time saying that word. Here's the book of Psalms. Here's a beautiful colored picture of grass in Judea wilderness, it says. And so it has all kinds of your little archaeological finds throughout it. Good study Bible if you're interested in that kind of thing. And then, let me get back here. And you'll find your articles throughout. Here, for instance, is one. This is Doing Archaeology and archaeological dating. And so if you're interested in that thing, this is a good little study Bible. It does have your index of maps in the back so that you can find the various different places. Index to sidebars. It has all these indexes for you in the back. Your bibliography, your concordance, and then you have your main maps here in the back as well. Also, in the back, I thought this was interesting. It had a timeline. This is your timeline of biblical history. So hopefully this has been a review for you to kind of help you see what kind of Bible you're going to be getting in this. I try to keep my reviews under 10 minutes, and we're right now at 8 minutes. So it gives you an idea. Like I said, on this copy, the paper is fairly thin. The printing itself as well is good, but it does have some ghosting in the back. This is a paragraph format. It's not verse by verse. And let's see if I see anything that I might have missed here. It has 200 plus sidebars, 2,000 plus study notes, 700 plus full color maps and photos. I'm just reading this off the back of this here. 4 timelines, 15 articles, all your book introductions, and it is black letter text. You don't have your red letter text in the New Testament. So something to look at. Maybe this is something you're interested in. Like I said, I know you can find different ones that are bound maybe a little better. Have a your leather binding and stuff like that. So it's something to check out. You can find these at Crossway.com. You can find them on Amazon, Christian bookstore, just about anywhere you want to find them. This one here lists as $50. I think you can get this one cheaper than that. I think one of the leather ones cost you about $50 or $60. But anyways, something to look at. Like I said, this is the Archaeological Study Bible. I wished I could say that word. Anyways, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure that you don't miss any of my reviews that come out. I'll be doing reviews. I try to do at least one maybe every week, sometimes one every 2 weeks, sometimes 2 a week. Just depends on how many I can get. So I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.